Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So Notre Dame will begin with less than ideal field position off that poor return. Of course, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. Kirk, this, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today.
Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Well, hand it off. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Unleashes the stiff arm. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. The Volunteers offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start.
False start.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. That penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To throw. It's Moore. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll be brought down.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot. It's very tough to get your hands on.
The Volunteers churn out another first down.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
Important second down play coming up. It's a run. Running back's got it. Aiming for the end zone. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And it's good right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. Quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd manageable here for this offense.
Dropping back, it's Leonard. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
With the return, it's Sampson. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Now the offense is set up with a short field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the handoff. They'll try it off the right tackle. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Vols.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about...
And they fake it and find the tight end. And he's not going to get there. Stop short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And the junior gets home making a sack there.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The sack on first down. It's second down. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Back to pass. It's Leonard. Pressure is coming. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you kind of try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
Running it back, it's Sampson. And the returner is brought down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks free. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And the tailback's got it again. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's 1st and goal for the offense.
The balls are in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Volunteers. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
And as we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game through. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. The 30. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to pass. It's Leonard. They got him. It's a sack for the defense.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts him in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's running out of time here. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And it's no good. He missed it. Off the miss, the deficit is still 16. Still a 2-possession game.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On the ground, it's Sampson. Throws a stiff arm. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the Vols come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this 3rd down. And there's the handoff. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the 1st?
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. The attempt is no good. After the miss, the lead remains 16.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. It's caught downfield. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Movement at the second level of the defense now. To throw, it's Leonard. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds his man. It's Collins. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Defense is coming after him. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's reeled in. It's Collins. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Down he goes. A sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
They'll kick it away here. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. Just ran away from the defense.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
game will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. First down here for this offense. We get the second half started with the running play. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Takes the handoff. It's Sampson. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback's got it on the option. And the defense there to smother that option play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Here's the option play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. And now from the pistol formation. A handoff to the back. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Collins. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And they've got him. And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Dropping back, it's Leonard. And it's a sack. The two-point try fails, and they can't get into that deficit any further. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him. But a great spot to start this drive. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Handoff running right. And he shoved out of bounds, but the defense short of the first down marker.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Tackle, but first down.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Makes a quick grab. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Looking downfield, it's Moore. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Can he take it all the way? Past the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Automatic in the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now?
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And here's the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it back to the 28-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught on the outside. It's Bishop.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Gonna run it. It's Bishop. They get him down, but a solid run by their freshman.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call specifically for these situations.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We're sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Quick throw to his receiver. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip. He saw the ball and just swatted it away.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. A wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Kick nowhere near the mark, but what do we expect from that distance? And the lead remains 10 after that miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's that defense shifting again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Love. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Back to throw. It's Leonard. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, the ball is knocked free. Who's got it? Leonard falls on the football to prevent the turnover. That could have been disaster.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Quick throw to the left. The ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Now the 40. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown. Fouls.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
He missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
This is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
And that's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that previous play. Running a quarterback sneak here. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. The call is a quarterback sneak. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. To the air, it's Leonard. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The pass falls incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick catch. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week.
Looking to throw it deep. And the pass caught inside the 15. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers. Just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kirk.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
He'll go up and over the pile to convert the two-point try. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. They get him down at the 33 after a solid return. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. With the catch, it's Price. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback spikes the ball to stop the clock. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Cannot escape it. Down he goes. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He's got some room and some blockers here. Going to take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Tennessee.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. I'm not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. He's swarmed by the defense. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Leonard. The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself.
And the freshman making an impact play there. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.